Set to go now on EA Sports. Happy to have you, and we are underway. And that will set up good field position.
Number 47 on the return.
And on first down. On the ground, it's Blunt. In search of running room on the left. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground.
And that, my friend, was a counter play. And on that type of run, you try to get the defense to bite going in one direction and allow your offense to get some better blocking angles and take the ball in the other.
They set up the play fake. Oh, he dropped it.
Just got ahead of himself there, Brandon. Tried to run before he secured the ball.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Shotgun formation. Throws right side. Caught. Tackle made by Grimes.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Try to sell the pass. Here's the draw. Able to pick up some good yardage.
When you call a draw, your whole offense has to be good actors on that play, especially the offensive linemen. They show a good pass set to make you think you're throwing the ball, and then they fire off and lead a runner downfield.
Second down following the run. And a nickel back on the field for the D. Looking for the play action pass. He brings it in for the catch. Sheds the tackle. It's Grimes, Brent Grimes on the tackle.
You want some locker room cred? Be a receiver that not only catches the ball, but breaks a few tackles along the way. That'll get the guys in the team excited.
The offense back to the line after the completion for a first. And he's going to holler out some instructions.
Hey, 66. Hey, Alabama. Go Bandit.
And on first down, they go right back to the air. Right side throw, and it's complete. And he's taken down. A good catch there and a first down for the offense.
Excellent awareness by the receiver to know where the first down marker was.
And on first down. He could not hang on, and it falls to the ground.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Defense showing blitz. 2nd and 10. The snap from the gun. And a touchdown, Patriots.
Both teams come out of the locker room charged up, and both coaches have said, we have to impose our will. In this case, the offense imposed its will on the defense. Will that carry over throughout the game? We shall see.
And he adds the point after.
Offside, defense.
And just a simple, basic neutral zone infraction here, partner.
Yeah, when you're ready to launch and go get the quarterback, sometimes you take off a bit too fast.
And the PAT goes through the uprights. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And he's going to run it out here. And the kick return stopped at the 20, so essentially it works the same as a touchback. First and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. It's a screen, and it is caught. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races.
That's taking yards after the catch to the level you want. Nice reception and a long run afterwards. Too bad he was caught before he got to the end zone.
And now after the catch, the offense with a fresh set of downs. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. And they'll run it with Martin. And bringing him down there, Ryan.
Brandon, it appears that this offense is just trying to get into a groove by establishing their running game. Small gains as they try to accumulate the yardage that they hope will pay off throughout the game.
Releases as he's hit.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Back to the air. Winston's going to take a shot deep. A touchdown, Tampa Bay. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
And the extra point try is converted. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. And a chance to return this one. And picks up some nice yardage. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Getting set on first down. They go with the draw. Taken down back behind the line. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And the receivers all bunched together there on that side.
20, go!
A play fake here. Tries over the middle, and nobody left to beat. He's in the clear. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown.
From a defensive perspective, they were put in a bad spot. The offense didn't have far to go for a touchdown, and they were unable to stop them.
The PAT is up, and the PAT is good. And we are teed up and ready to go. And he's going to try to return this one. And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play.
Now that's an impressive return right there. Plenty of speed, good blocking, lots of room to roam. Now the offense has excellent starting field position.
It's a really good field position here for the offense. And on first down, from the gun. Scrambling. And it's picked off. Able to make the tackle.
Definitely a situation where he wishes he had that pass back, but a nice play by the defender to pick it off.
Here we go.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Let's go, let's go.
And the wideout in motion. The give to the back. To the right he goes. And he is stopped and taken down to the ground.
When you stack up first downs, you feel like you're in control of the game. In a sense, the offense is now imposing its will against the defense.
And they'll run the counter. And he looks for some space on the left side here. And he's hit for the stop.
And that was a counter play. And on that type of run, you try and get the defense to bite going in one direction to allow the offense to get some better blocking angles.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll try the screen, and it's caught. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And he motions the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Blunt. To the left side. Touchdown, Patriots.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
And the extra point kick is good. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. He's going to try and return this one. And not a great return here. He stopped at the 14. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And the defense comes out in the dime. Handoff, Doug Martin. And able to pick up some good yardage.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
Sheared with the stop. And a nice run there to pick up the first down.
Good understanding by the runner of knowing where the first down line was and getting there.
And on first down. And back to the ground they go on first down. And he's got about 4 on the play. See if they stay on the ground for second down. So we're through 1 quarter of play. Still 3 upon us when we get back. A break in the action. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the D looking like they may blitz. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. And they'll run it with Martin. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good gain.
On the run, 7-yard gain on the play.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. And on first and 10 now. Play action. Scramble drill. And he brings it in for the catch. The stop by Patrick Chung.
And Brandon, that's a terrific job of avoiding the sack and keeping the play alive.
And on first down, they'll run the counter. And that was just his first carry of the ball game. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It's already second and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more. And they'll go play action. He moves out of the pocket.
When a quarterback is elusive, that doesn't mean he has to be able to run around a great deal. Just to be able to slide in the pocket and find open territory.
Third and 4. And the ball's on the ground.
Well, the offense was able to recover its own fumble. I think it just saved a set of headsets by the head coach. I thought those were about to get tossed.
Getting set on first down. Back to the ground they go. Hightower will be credited with the tackle.
Number 22, the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
Second down following the run. Defensive line here with a little change. They're shifting to the right. Buys himself some time. Tries the right side. And a spectacular diving grab.
In this spot, they have to look at the plays that have worked well for them throughout the game. Dial one of those up now to get into the end zone. Once that occurs, now you lean on your defense to try and get the ball back for you for one last effort.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Handoff, Doug Martin running up the middle, and a really nice gain.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And they'll run it with Martin. And there's McCourty for the tackle.
Okay, let's take a look at this from the defense's point of view. If they get a stop here, it probably kills the hope of the offense of trying to get back into this game.
And they're going to run it here on first. And it's a Buccaneers touchdown.
At this stage, they knew that one score wouldn't change things. But now, because they got the ball in the end zone, they can look up and have some hope. There's still an opportunity to come all the way back.
In the kickoff team, they all appear set. He's going to run this one out of the end zone. Penalty marker is down here.
receiving team. First down.
So a rough spot to take the snap from here. And the QB's calling something out.
Regular. Wait. Like 20.
And he's able to haul it in. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races.
Before every game, the receivers envision themselves making big plays, catches, long runs. Well, it just happened there. But sometimes when you look at the big board and you slow your feet down, keep running. That's why it was caught.
And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. So the offense has it 1st and 10. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. It's a handoff this time. Has a little opening. It'll be a gain of 15. Offensive line gets good push, and they pick up the first down.
And the defenders couldn't hold the point of attack, and that created the space needed for the offense to pick up the first down.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Wait, 20. Let's go. 59. 20. Alabama.
They set up the play fake. And it's complete. And nobody left to beat. He's in the clear.
I don't know what you thought, partner, but I thought he was gone after that catch. I thought he was taking that one to the house. How about the defense, though? Never gave up on the play and eventually ran him down.
So first down here after the completion. Yelling some things out here to the receivers. Catches the snap out of the gun. And he makes the catch. A gain of 12. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
52.
And here we go on 1st and goal. Little motion now from the tight end. Counter play. And a stop made by Smith. And the defensive unit is going to take a timeout here and get together to discuss some things. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Defense showing blitz.
20. 52.
And the wideout in motion.
Here we go.
Here's the give. Runs right side. And he has 10 yards.
Well, partner, welcome to situational football. They've got to think 4-down territory here. Try to punch it in. Let's say they don't. Now you put the other team in a position where they've got to go maybe 99 yards in order to score.
Third and goal now, so some urgency here for the offense. And he motions the wide receiver. They'll put it in the belly of the running back. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown.
And the fullback scores a touchdown, and you know under his breath he's been muttering about not getting the ball the entire game. Does all the dirty work blocking. It's nice to see him get rewarded.
And they cap the touchdown with the extra point. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. He's going to bring this one out. Tackle made across the 25 at the 27.
Number 29 on the return.
And the quarterback on his own island here in the backfield. Trying to buy some time here. Winston tries the long ball. And he hauls it in. And a huge chunk of yardage. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with a timeout. The defense here in a dime look. They'll operate from the gun. Can't connect that time. Incomplete pass.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. He's going to have to scramble. The ball swatted away.
This is one of those plays where everything went right except the finish. Got out of trouble, found a receiver downfield, but it fell incomplete.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. 10 yards to go on 3rd. The snap from the gun. Down he goes, sacked.
Brandon, I'm going through my notes, and we spent time talking with the offensive coordinator before the game. He talked about the 3-step drop game, the 5-step drop game, even 7 steps for some of the routes. I don't believe we had anything in here about a 20-step drop.
And the defense is going to take a moment and talk it over with a timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The handoff up the middle, some room to operate. So they will not be able to convert here on 4th down. And with 2 quarters down now in the books, a break for us, a break for you as well. We'll talk to you in quarter number 3 after this timeout. It's the NFL on EA Sports. So he'll take the gamble and run it out. And the return will get him to the 22. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And on 1st down.
Let's go now.
And it's complete. And bringing him down there, Ryan.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a 1st down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
Brings it in. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play. The offense back to the line after the completion for a 1st. And the D looking like they may blitz. And quickly they get to the line. And he brings it in. 3 yards on the play.
I know the goal is to pick up the yards you want for a 1st down, but sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, even if it doesn't result in that.
He's flushed from the pocket. Tries the deep ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Tampa Bay.
Brandon, sometimes it's a simple game. You have a receiver who has height and an ability to jump. You use him, throw it up there, and let him go get it.
And there's a flag on the field. And he splits the uprights for the PAT.
Offside. Defense.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. Fair catch signal made. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Hey, Alabama. Easy.
Counter play here. Wrangled down for a loss. See if they stay on the ground for second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll operate from the gun. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Gets a hand on it to knock it down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And instead of punting, they're going to elect to go for it here on fourth down. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. He's barking out some instructions. Shift together here from the D-line. Shotgun snap here. And the fourth down conversion fails.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And the defense comes out in the dime. Handoff, Doug Martin between the tackles. Gets some yards, not a whole lot there. Defense showing blitz. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking for the play-action pass. Using his feet. Fires to his right side. And he hauls it in. 16-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, the focus is always on the quarterback. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers. But how about the receivers themselves? Understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes when their quarterback is scrambling.
The defense here in a dime look. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. He had it but could not hold on.
A little bit of relief there for the defense. They thought a catch was about to result. Instead, it's a play for them.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. Goes right side. And it's a Buccaneers touchdown.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
So they're in for 6. Let's see if they can make it 7. And there's a flag on the play. And he adds the point after.
Offside. Defense.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
And here comes the return. And nice field position as the offense will come out for the first drive.
Number 46 on the return.
So a nickel formation here for the defense. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll try the handoff. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately. Second down following the run. And he's going to holler out some instructions. Shotgun formation. And he's able to bring it in. And a huge chunk of yardage. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any faker move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
And now they're in the hurry up. Takes a snap out of the gun. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So 2nd and 10 here. A play fake here. Left side throw. And he drops the pass.
Brandon, it happens to the best of them. No matter how great a receiver, eventually a drop's going to result. The best ones in the game, though, don't let it turn into 2 or 3.
3rd down and 10. And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass.
That's taking yards after the catch to the level you want. Nice reception and a long run afterwards. Too bad he was caught before he got to the end zone.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
We all know better. We stay out of the speculation game, but it's pretty evident that that's an upper body injury.
And a timeout on the field. This time it's the offense calling it. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down from the shotgun. Caught. Tackle made by Grimes.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll go on the ground. And they're going to lose yardage here. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Shotgun snap. Touchdown, Patriots. And they're just going to go for 1 here. And the PAT goes through the uprights. And they will line up here for the onside kick. Hold up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for.
Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Running left side.
All week long, coaches game plan and put in plays that they expect to be successful. And once they are established as that, they also have a counter play to get the defense thinking one thing and hit back the opposite way.
And on 1st down, play action. And he's on the move now.
Number 3, the ball carrier on the play. Loss of 1.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Throws to his right, and it's complete. Sheared with the stop. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
This time a handoff. And he picks up 7 yards.
Brandon, that's a body blow type of a run. The type of run that if you keep getting them and accumulating them throughout the game, that'll really wear a defense down as we get to the fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
And the extra point try is converted. And we are teed up and ready to go. And a fair catch being called for.
On the kickoff.
Hey, watch close. Watch the blitz.
So 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Blunt, running right side. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. In the first 3 quarters, anything the offenses draw up seems to be working. We'll see if quarter 4 is more of the same, or will the defenses have an answer? We'll find out. It's the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 3, and the wideout in motion. On the ground, it's Blunt. Running right side.
Brandon, every game we do, we always ask if everyone's healthy and 100%. You know no one's 100% once the whistle blows. Everyone's going to get a few bumps and bruises as the game goes along.
52.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. To the ground they go. Runs up the middle. The tackle there by Ayers.
Number 29, the ball carrier. Gain of 8.
3 down, these 2. Watch the blitz.
2nd down and 2. And he motions the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Running between the tackles. And he's hit right away.
33 with the carry. No gain on the play.
3 down, these 2.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. The handoff to the back. Going left and in search of some space. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown.
What a tremendous play. Everything came together. The blocking downfield, the running back's vision. He gets to the end zone, and guess what he does? Congratulates everyone else on his offensive unit, thanking them for getting him there.
And the point after coming up. The PAT is up, and the PAT is good. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. He's going to elect to run this one out. Penalty marker is down here, and a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play.
Clipping. Receiving team. 1st down.
Operating near their own end zone. Shotgun formation. He's going to have to scramble. And it is caught. And the tackle is made.
It's awfully tough on a defense when he's able to move outside the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for open targets. You don't know whether to attack him or lay back and try and defend the pass.
And they're going to go a la 85 Bears here, little 4-6 formation. And they'll run it with Martin. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And that's the third time he's been brought down for a sack.
The sack on the play. 9-yard loss on the play.
And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. And the quarterback on an island of his own here. And he's able to haul it in. And now it is fourth down after that stop.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
And that will be a turnover on downs. The defense does their job.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Running play. And then he's taken down for a loss. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And they're going to speed things up here.
Wait, 20!
He'll take it on the counter. Running, left side. Able to evade the tackler. It's Grimes, Brent Grimes on the tackle.
The counter play is not for everyone, but certain runners love it. They have great vision and love to feel everyone moving in one direction, put their foot in the ground, and cut back the other way.
And with that, we arrive at the 2-minute warning. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And the D looking like they may blitz. And the wideout in motion. And out of the eye, they give it to the back. Down he goes. And that will stop the clock. A timeout is taken.
1-yard gain on the play.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Ball spotted at the 4. It's second and goal. And he motions the wide receiver. Takes it out of the I formation. And a knockdown made by McCoy. A timeout here to try to preserve the time. That's why they take the TO. Defense showing blitz. 3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Toss play. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately. In this timeout to conserve time here, that's why they take the TO. He won't need any more than a pitching wedge from this distance. And the field goal try successful as he splits the uprights.
They counted on getting 3 points there. That's exactly what they got, right through the middle of the goalpost.
And he'll start this return. And he'll get it to the 28-yard line before he's brought down on the return. And they're definitely showing blitz here. And on 1st down. The snap from the gun. And it's caught. Tackle is made by Devin McCourty. And now after the catch, the offense with a fresh set of downs. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And he's tackled for the sack and the loss.
This is a player who's willing to stay in the pocket, take hits, and deliver the ball downfield. But right now, I think he needs to speed up the process a little bit. He's got to get the ball out of his hands quicker because he's taking way too many sacks and hits.
11 yards on that play.
Brandon, that's a good job by the defense. They gave up a completion, but they got the stop short of the 1st down marker.
And quickly, they get to the line. From the gun. And he brings it in for the catch. And a good chunk of yardage there.
He did a good job completing the pass, but obviously not good enough because they did not pick up the 1st down.
And Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best. Now that has to be fun for a head coach to watch. They've been working on clock management since the first day they went to camp. And guess what? It all came together there. A team that understood the situation, got out of bounds, and stopped the clock.
Catches the snap out of the gun. Winston's going to take a shot deep, and he overshot his man.
He got a little excited on that deep ball. Thought he had his man open, but just overthrew him.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll operate from the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Winston tries the long ball. Oh, dropped it. That's one he's going to want to have back.
Incomplete on the pass attempt. Number 34, the intended receiver. 3rd down.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. He's on the move. And he's able to haul it in. Tackle made at the 20.
It's good to see them in the red zone with a chance to put some points on the board, but they need this one and plenty more in order to make this one interesting.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Breaking a tackle. Throws the deep ball, and the ball is picked off. And down he goes.
22 intercepts the pass on the play.